Well, so many of us have driven Manchester Road to get to where we need to be. One of the cities it passes through is good old Ballwin. This is a live look at the city this morning. Now, Ballwin is a place that came to be because of a decision made some 180 years ago. It's this week's TISL Town. Buckle up, we're going to Ballwin. Just over 20 miles west of the Arch, it'll take you close to 40 minutes to get to Ballwin, depending on which route you take. If you want to avoid the interstates, you take Manchester, which, if you're local, you know can get pretty busy. This road has some serious history. Back in the 1800s, before it was part of Route 66, the Missouri legislature made Manchester Road the first land mail route between St. Louis and Jefferson City. It has been called the lifeline of Ballwin. Who knew a road could be so important? The city's founder, John Ball, who Ballwin is named after, had property along Manchester. So once it became a main road, he saw opportunity and Ballwin was born. Some of the city's first buildings still stand, including the old schoolhouse and the barn at Lucerne. Fast forward more than 100 years, Ballwin has been named one of the best and safest places to live in America. 30,000 people call this city home. It has cozy neighborhoods, great school districts, and plenty of beautiful parks. If you've never been to Castlewood State Park, you are seriously missing out. There's over 1,800 acres to hike, bike, walk, or my favorite, stop and stare at the breathtaking views overlooking the Merrimack River. After you've worked up an appetite, you can feast on a roast beef sandwich at the very first Lion's Choice. But they aren't the only meat with a reputation in town. Charlotte's Rib Barbecue recently smoked its competition, landing on USA Today's top 10 list for best barbecue joints in Missouri. And if you're looking for the local hangout, go no further than the Wolf Cafe. Hang on, I think I'm gonna wolf this down. Owner Bob Bierabin says their goal is to serve real local food in the community they've loved for 20 years.
It feels friendly, you know, like you're part of the gang, you're part of the neighborhood. You know, everybody here is awesome and they welcome everyone like they're old friends.
We love our baseball here in St. Louis, so you're gonna love this. Before they went to the big leagues, David Freese, Kerry Robinson, and Ryan Howard played Little Leagues here at the Ballwin Athletic Association. But this field is named after another local legend, Donald "Red" Lair. Lair was inducted into the Amateur Baseball Hall of Fame after playing 4 years for the Cardinals minor league. But it was for his 35 years as Ballwin's police chief that earned him a permanent spot in the city's history. So the next time you're driving on Manchester, remember, this once lonely mail route some 180 years ago is the reason Ballwin came to be what it is today. And that's this week's TISL Town.